frustrated. That is completely, directly, precisely, 'cause I'm the mama. I'm going to talk about self-care. But first, my disclaimer. I make YouTube videos for fun and because it's useful to me. If you like them or find them useful, that's a bonus. My reminders, my self-worth is not based on YouTube subscriptions or how pretty I am or how many children I have or how few children I have or how much money I have or anything else. My self-worth is based on the fact that I exist. I exist, therefore I am valuable. Reminder number 2, I can only change myself. Rule number 1, I'm not allowed to give advice, only share my personal experience. With that out of the way, self-care. I've been trying to make this YouTube video this morning for about an hour. I want to make about a 5-minute video, and so far I've been working on it for an hour. Having the children taken care of and somewhere else, all getting to the point where I can be doing this and have them not screaming or interrupting or needing something every 2 seconds is virtually impossible. But today, doing this video is my self-care. It's helping me become present in the moment of the need for self-care. So it's important that I do something so that the kids are taken care of and their needs are met enough for me to be able to make this video. At the moment, Brahm's right over here crunching up pieces of paper, which actually are not good to crunch up. So that's why you're hearing noise off to the side, because having him right there is the only way I can make this video. Self-care, though, is extremely important. If I don't take care of myself, I can't take care of them well. It's comparable to when they give you the safety check, the safety talk on the airplane before the flight, and they talk about, in the case of cabin depressurization, oxygen masks will drop from the ceiling. Put on your own oxygen mask before helping anyone else with theirs. So that's one really sort of blatant example of healthy self-care. There are a lot of different kinds of self-care. A big one is getting enough sleep. If I don't have enough sleep, I'm so cranky and upset. And today is one of those days. And that's how I start to feel, like a whiny little 2-year-old. And I have a 2-year-old. I need to be the grown-up. So I'm just going to put out an additional reminder that here's sort of a short list of things that are important to me. Enough sleep, time with friends, time away from my children, healthy food, lots of water, and time for my spiritual work. If I can get those things into my life significantly enough, I'm a much happier, healthier person, and then I have much more that I can give to the kids. From a healthy place of wanting to give, not from an angry place, resentful place of, look what I have to do. Some realizations I've had that help. The 10 Commandments are, the biblical 10 Commandments are rules for how to be happy. If you follow those rules, you'll be happy. If those 10 Commandments are too complicated, I can look instead at the 2 great commandments. Love the Lord and love the neighbor as myself. When I think about loving the Lord, if I can really love the Lord, really put my higher power as the first priority and thinking of my relationship with my higher power as my highest priority, that leads to good self-care because it reminds me that the Lord loves me and wants me to help myself be healthy and to take care of myself. Loving the neighbor as myself. It's as myself, not more than myself, not less than myself. Equal, as myself. Which means if I wouldn't say mean, nasty things to the people around me, i.e. my children, my husband, and my actual neighbors, my friends, family, whatever, then I shouldn't be saying nasty, mean things to myself. Yet my internal tape is pretty constantly self-critical. And the less self-care things I've done, the more internally critical I am. So lately my foundational thing has been to change that internal tape. Instead of being critical of myself, instead of allowing those thoughts in, I go, no. Anything I was about to say to myself or was saying to myself that was critical, I need to turn around and look at the positive. Oh, dear, you did it again. You didn't get enough sleep. Oh, I didn't get enough sleep because I was having a really good conversation with my husband and getting some alone time. Okay. Oh, you're such a mean mama. No, I'm not a mean mama. I'm a good mama and I work hard at being a good mama. I'm not always perfect, but I'm not supposed to be perfect. That's not required. Nobody's asking me to be perfect. I'm doing the best that I can. So if I can continue to change that internal tape, I notice the nicer I am to myself, I am automatically nicer to my kids. And that is a huge piece of self-care. So that's my primer on self-care. As I continue through my day, I am going to try and keep in mind being kind to myself, remembering that that is not selfishness, that is genuine self-care, and will help me be kinder to the people around me.